was running. Alright, so I'm up here on the stack pack looking at the mast here, or looking at the sail cars. And we have some sail cars that have got flat rollers in them, flat bearings that have got flat edges. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this top cap off, and the bearings are in here in a little U-channel, and they roll around to make it easy for this to slide up and down, but you can hear how it kind of catches there. It's not real smooth. So I'm going to take this off. I've got new bearings in my pocket, and I'm going to push them down and have it pop up one at a time. And that way I can find out which ones are flat, replace those, and leave the rest of them in there. I'm going to use some shaving cream to put in here to stick the balls to it, so that when I put it back on, like, you know, come back down like this, the balls don't fall out of it. I'm going to have to take this pin off to separate these two sail cars here to get these first two done, but I think I've got enough to do like maybe the first 5 or 6. Fortunately, we've got the older sail cars that don't have retaining clips on them. If we had the newer ones with the retaining clips, we'd actually have to remove I don't know how else to do it. We'd have to remove the boom bracket from the mast and then remove the bottom clip to be able to slide these cars off the bottom of this track here. And the track's made so that the cars cannot come off, so you have to slide them down, which is why I'm working on just doing it so I can rotate the bearings through it. I got to put the camera down here so I can actually take one apart, but once I get it apart, I'll turn the camera back on here. Alright, so now I've got this pin. Try not to lose parts. This won't come off the track. It's the top of the sail car, and here's the inside of the sail car, and you can see these little grooves, these little raceways where the bearings go in. There's a little groove in the top of this that lets them rotate, and so they spin around in a circle. But as you can see, I don't have any retainer holding these in, which is fantastic, because now I can work it up and down and push these through and then rotate the balls through, or the bearings. Alright, so I've got the pin pulled out of here. This is the top of the mainsail. Got the pin pulled out of here. I've got the cotter pin pulled out, so now I'm going to pull this pin out of here. And that should release our... There we go. There we go. Okay, now that ties those two together. Throw these parts in the bag here. There we go. Now I can get back to rotating stuff through here. There we go. Alright, yep, it's going to take me a long time. Alright, so the deal is that the top car looks to be okay. The next car down has got some really sticky stuff in it, so I got this screw out. Let's see if you can see that. This screw came out, but this one stripped on me and it's stuck. Both of these came out, but how do you take the bottom cap off without all the bearings dropping out? So I've got this here in an attempt to catch them all. If I can't catch them by hand, which I doubt I can, I'm going to use shaving cream to stuff them back up in there and hold them one at a time while I pop them in. So here goes. This is going to be horrible, my guess, but I don't know that for sure. Let's try to get this guy stuck up here. So I'll fool with him. There we go. Put him up there. Okay. I got that screw out. Nope, I got that screw out. Okay, so I gotta take this one out. That guy's gonna get a problem. Worst case scenario, we gotta contact a rigger and have him redo it for me. which wouldn't be bad. Well, probably be expensive. Okay. I've been told the greatest ambition of these bearings is to escape, and I think I believe it. Okay, we're approaching the point of no return. And we are there. Well, I lost a handful of them, looks like. Well, that definitely was not good. Oh my goodness, it comes off. Look at that. Huh. Well, oh, but it won't come off with that attached. Okay. No big deal. I got a couple in there. Okay. You get back up there. That should hold it down. I did drop more than I had hoped, but I guess it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Let's go see if we got any bad ones. Although, if that comes off, boy, that's going to be really tough to get those loads back in. I had planned on that. What I'm probably going to find is that there's no bad ones, which would be heartbreaking, I gotta admit. Okay, well, the wind's strong enough I can't even get in there. Got little spots on them, but I don't think that one's bad. Okay. Take for him. Okay, now let's take this off. Maybe I can inspect these. It's also possible the bad one is one that fell out. Bad ones. There's Eve bringing a paddleboard back on. Hi, Eve. All right, so I did find multiple bearings with bad spots on them. So here's the idea. I'm going to use shaving cream to pop those up in there, and hopefully they're going to hold them. I've kind of done a test with these guys, and initial tests show that they stick to my hands and they don't come out, which is good. It's been pretty calm. The wind's starting to lay down even more now, which is good. Let's see if I can't drop this. Okay, so put that right there. I might regret that, but that's okay. There we go. Alright, so we're going to tape this right here in hopes that touch any bearings that do happen to fall out. Sun's gone down, so it's a little bit nicer now. If it works, who knows? We're gonna find out. All right. Let's find out. I can watch that later if I need to. Okay. As long as I can hang on to the bearings, it looks like they're going to stick up in there. This is awesome. Alright, so that's full. Looks pretty good. Alright. Oh my gosh. I mean, that could partly be the shaving cream, but that is so much smoother. It's not even... Okay. Well, I guess that gives us our answer. That little bit of damage on those bearings causes lots of problems. Unbelievable. All right, well that's cool.